Hi guys, welcome back here to another video. Yeah, and this time I want to make a couple of videos. I can't make them on my gaming PC over there because all the games that I want to probably make a video of, if you guys are interested, you have to let me know in comments below if you guys are interested in seeing super old games. I can only play them on my laptop because I have a DVD drive on my laptop and there's no DVD drive on my main computer because it's a gaming PC without a hard drive for DVDs or CDs. Everything is digital on my gaming PC, so that's why I have 3 fans on the front of that. Yeah, on the computer there, you guys can see probably no hard drive on my gaming PC, which I don't need anyway. So because I've got 2 laptops, I've got an i3 laptop where I can play these old games on, and I have another laptop with Windows, I think it's Windows 7, but on my i3 laptop I've got Windows 10 on it, so I can play the games. So we are gonna have a look at the old games that I would like to stream, but for that I need your comments if you would like to see those games. So we're gonna start off with number 1 here, which I think was one of my old time favorites. Let's turn the camera a little bit that way. So what do you guys think? Command and Conquer. Not sure how well the camera's picking that up because of the lights and we have nighttime, so let's turn that around. Command and Conquer. Mission CD, it says. Interactive Westwood Studios. Now I have seen Command and Conquer over on Steam. It's the remake version. Let me just check that out really quick. We can go over to my PC. 1 second. Yeah, you can see it right there. Let's see if we can get up a little bit closer. So we have here Command and Conquer Remastered Collection for $4.99. That's a cheap one. I might get that actually and play it, make a video of it, if it's that cheap for $4.99. And then we have here Starship Troopers. No, that's not Command and Conquer. We have down here Command and Conquer 3 Tribarium Wars for $3.74. That's a nice price as well. And for $4.99 we have here Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. Now I'm gonna click here on 5 games. So as you guys can see here, we have Command and Conquer. That is what the game looks like right there. I'm thinking of actually buying that and installing it. The regular price here is $19.99, but since it's 75% off, you can get it here for $4.99. So then down here we have Red Alert, Command and Conquer, and Red Alert 3. That is also Red Alert 3. This is here with 5 games there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a Command and Conquer from, is that EA Sports? Okay, EA makes those games. So we have Command and Conquer 3 Kane's Rat, the Tribarium Wars. We have here Red Alert 3 Uprising, and we have Red Alert 3. Very, very cheap prices here. So we're gonna go back to my CDs. I just thought I might show you that here over on Steam. Command and Conquer. I would love to buy those games. I might put up some money on Steam to be able to buy them. Let's go back to the CDs now. Alright, we're back here with the CDs. Command and Conquer. That is a mission CD. Mission CD Gegenangriff. Yeah, it says here. But why does it say down there Virgin Interactive. I thought Command and Conquer were made by EA Sports. Maybe back in the days they were made by Virgin Interactive. This is a very old CD. I got this from my aunt. Her husband, he used to play this game, so I got it from him. Very old. And then I have here also another Command and Conquer game. Here you can see the 4 games. Command and Conquer, what does that say? Can't really make it out. There are 4 Command and Conquer games. Okay, this is this one here. Command and Conquer Part 2. Alarm Step Red. I think is what that says there. Red alarm, or red alert, I should say. Red alert. Then we have, yeah, the writing is so small on it, you can't even make it out. I'm going to hold it up to the camera. That way. Command and Conquer here. Preview. And here we have the Command and Conquer Mission CD. Is that Mission CD 2? Let's have a look inside. That is what it looks like. Here you have the description of the game maybe and how to install it. And over here we have the Command and Conquer CD, which you can install on your laptop. So look at that. Oh, the CD fell out. 1 second. Alright, back. That is what it looks like from the back. So I'm gonna hold the CD on here. Nice game, huh? What do you guys think? From back in the days, very old. I don't know how old this here game really is. Command and Conquer, yeah. You guys might be able to let me know in comments below how old Command and Conquer is. So, yeah, back in the days, I used to play these games. Here, let's turn it around like that. Command and Conquer, this version and this version here. Of course, if I would buy the Command and Conquer games over on Steam, like I showed you earlier, then I probably wouldn't need to install these games from the DVD or CD. So yeah, it's great to have these games as a CD, just in case your digital version might get screwed up or something. I don't know. It's always good to have these games, because those games, they will remind you from back in the days when you didn't have a super gaming PC as you do have in the year 2000. So back in the 1990s, 1970s, 60s, you probably had the PlayStation 1 and not such a great gaming PC. You could still play these games, so yeah. And then I have another old classic here. Sega Rally Championship. Look at that. Thought I might show you guys my super old games that I have from back in the days. Here. The cover is missing from the front here. It's kind of falling apart. The case. Says here, Sega Rally Championship. That is your CD inside there. Yeah, Sega Rally Championship. Who remembers this game from back in the days? I don't even know when this game came out. Let's have a look. Maybe it will say it here. Easy to install for Windows 95. I think you can play that on Windows 10. It says here Windows 95 or higher. You need a CPU, a Pentium processor, yeah, yada. Graphics card and SVGA 256 color. Remember back in the days. When you, yeah. The content from friendly expert product. Yeah, and then you have your, and this game was made by Sega, of course. I'm gonna hold it up into the camera like that. You guys can, where is it on its head? Right. Sega Rally Championship from Sega. I might try to install that on my laptop because you can't get this game anymore. I mean, you can probably look for it on the internet or something. You probably find it right there, but in the regular PC shops these days, no. There's no chance of getting this game. So I'm pretty glad that I kept this game for myself. I bought it when I used to live in Canada, I think it was. That was back in 1989 or something, not sure. But that is where I bought the game in Canada, so I'm probably the only person here in Germany who owns these old games. So I love this game. I used to play it all the time. That was pretty awesome. That was this game. So play it with keyboard only. I don't think you can play this game with a controller. So yeah, pretty awesome. Sega Rally Championship by Sega. Alright, what else do I have here? No, these are all movies that I have here. These are all music videos. Might have an older game. Those are burnt DVDs. Tomb Raider 6. Not so interesting. I have a lot of older games burnt onto my CDs. A friend of mine did that 20 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, maybe back in the year 2000. He burnt me a couple of games here. Max Payne 2. I don't need those CDs anymore. I have Max Payne 2 and Max Payne, the new game, here on my gaming computer. So don't need the old burnt CDs anymore. And here we go, another old game. Sega PC, Sega Touring Car Championship. Look at that. Look at that game. Sega Touring Championship. So turn the cover around here. I can install that game also on my gaming laptop, on the i3 it is. My gaming PC is a Pentium i9 processor, so that's my gaming PC is my main rig, and my gaming laptop, I use that for older games like these games right here. Farming Simulator. I have Steam on there as well. I can play some nice games on there, but my main gaming PC is my Pentium i9 gaming rig. Yeah. Alright, let's open up the cover here. Sega Rally Touring Championship. And here you have the installation instructions and the game as well. Look at that. Now I think those are unique items, and they're going to be unique. I'm definitely going to keep those until I die, probably. I'm going to keep those old games till I die, and then they will probably get moved on to another person who likes to have them. But until I'm alive, I'm going to keep those games because they're very, very unique. I don't think, I don't know how much money you would get for those very, very old games. I'm not sure on that. But I'm not really interested in getting a ton of money for those, because those are, like I said, those are unique games from back in the days. So Sega Rally Touring Championship. I can play this on my laptop. I like to make videos of these old games because I don't think you can see this game, or I don't think you can see this game here on any other channel that I know of. So 2 racing games, Sega Touring Championship, and here the Sega Rally Championship. Everything from Sega. Nice. With this game here, you can choose between 4 different cars and 5 different tracks, I believe. You can also play this with your friends. It has got multiplayer, but then you will have a divided screen, so you can see your friend on top and you can see yourself on the bottom, like a divided screen with this game here. If you install this game here on 2 PCs, you won't be able to play it, because I don't think this game got evolved further so that you can play on 2 separate computers. This game just got evolved so you can play it with a divided screen. Your friend will be on top and you're going to be on the bottom of it. So that is how these old games work. How fast can a bullet take a corner? Look at that. How fast can a bullet take a corner? It says here, touring cars are born to look, and you're just the driver was to tempt the power of a torque engine. Yeah. So you're practically running this car, and you're running the great old, you have it in this game here as well. That car right there is practically the Castrol car. The Castrol car right there. So that is a Castrol car. You can get the Castrol car in this game, and you can get the Mitsubishi Evolution Lancer. Yeah, I love these old racing car games, especially Sega. They came out with some pretty awesome games from back in the days for PC and for PlayStation games. So I'm proud to have those old games. Alright, let's have a look what else we have here. Kart racing from a sports series. Look at that. An old kart racing game. IndyCar is what I call it. I also got this game in Canada. I used to do a lot of shopping for games when I used to live in Canada back in 1990. Yeah, back in the 90s. So I got this game in Canada. It's called Kart Racing. What does that say? All American Sports Series. That's your IndyCar back here. But you can make skins with this game here. You can select your teammates that you want to drive with, and then you can practically go into the game and play it and make your own skins for the cars. I never seen that in an older game like this before. That you can make custom skins. You can use a paint.net for making skins. They have a special paint.net or an older version of Paint installed already into this game here, so you can make your own custom racing car skins. That is pretty awesome. When I first played it over in Canada, I couldn't believe my eyes that they had a custom paint program installed into the game, so you can create your custom skins for the game here. I think that was the best thing that they ever did. Yes, coming apart already, so because it's pretty old. That is the CD. I can then install this on my gaming laptop. So who remembers this game? Let's put the cover back on. Kart Racing All American Sports Series. Yeah, I used to have a PlayStation 1, and I bought for the PlayStation IndyCar Racing, but I think I sold the PlayStation back in 2000. I think it was 2001 where I sold my PlayStation 1 and the kart racing game. That kart racing game, the graphics on that game were pretty freaking awesome on the PlayStation 1, but yeah, I sold that PlayStation 1 and the game as well. But like I said, I'm gonna keep these games forever until I die. So feel the adrenaline pumping power of kart racing. Kart racing, aka IndyCar racing. So yeah, look at that. Awesome. How cool is that? How cool is anybody that has those old games? And I still play this game sometimes. I like this game because I like playing kart racing games. I like playing IndyCar racing. I wish they had an IndyCar racing on Steam. I think that game is called iRacing. You can race every championship race in that game. iRacing. Now I don't know if you can buy iRacing. It used to be $10 over on Steam, and now you have to pay $3.99 per month. It's a monthly payment that you have to do if you want to play iRacing. I think even Sega, they have a game out where you have to pay so much and so much a month. I think $4.99 or maybe more for a Sega game that you want to play. I'm not sure about that one. You have to check that out. But I heard something and I've seen something where Sega has a game, but you have to pay maybe $4.99 a month if you want to play an old Sega game like they have on the internet. So yeah, and that is kart racing. Alright, what else do we have here? Look what I found. The Command and Conquer for this. Let's put it in. Command and Conquer. Let's put in a little booklet here. Command and Conquer. I'm glad that I found that little booklet for the front cover of my CD case. Alright. Then I have here, you guys might be interested in to see Naval Fighters. Also got this game in Canada when I was shopping there for games. Back in Canada we used to have an older computer with Windows 7. Yeah, an old computer with Windows 7, floppy disk, hard drive, you name it. That was back in the 90s. Yeah, so this is a Naval Fighters old action game. You have to install this game over DOS, I believe. Don't think there's any other way of installing this game. You have to install this game over the DOS menu to be able to get it to run and play. So you have to, once the game is installed, this game doesn't have any special graphics or anything like that. It's a little bit pixelated. It's a pixelated game with no graphics driver or anything like that. It's an old game. I don't even think you can find this game on YouTube. Anybody playing this game? I don't think you can. I already checked, so nobody is playing this Naval Fighter on YouTube. It's an old game. I used to play that in Canada as well. Tested it out. You're practically in this here fighter jet, and you're taking right off from a naval fighter ship, or a naval vessel for that matter, and you're flying on land. You're flying over the world, and then you have to fly very, very low and do missions. You have to kill airplanes, kill tankers, people. Yeah, but the tankers and the airplanes that you're shooting at, they're very, very pixelated. So this is a pixelated game. The graphics are not that great because back in the days, in the 80s or in the 90s, where you had an old computer, you hardly didn't have a good graphics card in a computer. So these old games here, yeah. Graphics wise, not so good. Playable wise, I think I'll give it a thumbs up for sure. I think I'm going to give this one even a 7. I'll give here the kart racing game. I'll probably give this out of 10 and 9 out of 10. Also because of the graphics. These games I'll give them a 10 out of 10, which is pretty amazing. A 10 out of 10 for those two games. Just because I like playing them, the sound, the cars, the music, the in-game racing music. That's why I give those two games a 10 out of 10. And the Command and Conquer games here, I'll give them a 10 out of 10 as well, just because they're very, very unique and they are fun games to play. So Command and Conquer here. Brilliant. I never showed you guys those games that I have here. I never showed you them, but now I'm showing you these old games. I love them. They are mint. They are mint. Alright, so 3 games left to show you guys. Then I have here a game that I got burnt onto a CD. It's called, don't know if anybody knows it, that is just a regular CD. It's called Hunting Unlimited 3. Hunting Unlimited 3. Somebody burnt that game onto the CD for me. So there's no regular CD CD case going with the game. So it's just the CD itself here. Burnt game onto it. It's called Hunting Unlimited 3, so you can go out into the forest and hunt these special animals as well. Elephants, giraffes, deers, tigers. I think you only have one gun, and that is a rifle with a large telescope on top of it. So let's close that game up. And that is that hunting game. What else do I have? Who remembers this game? Load Runner. Now, I went on Steam, typed in the search, Load Runner, couldn't find it. But what I found was an older version of Load Runner on Steam, yeah. On Steam I found an older version of Load Runner, not this version. Here we go, Load Runner. Who remembers this game? Let's open it up. You have a couple of CDs in here. Oh. You have, I think you have 2 CDs. Let's find out. Yeah, it's only 2 CDs. So you have, what's that? I know that is a pinball game. Okay. Here we have Load Runner. Load Runner. So only 1 CD with all the maps. We have an ice map. Now this is a 2D game, a 2D, not a 3D, but a 2D. But who remembers Load Runner from back in the days? You have here, now this game came from Sierra Originals. Back in 1996, Sierra Online Incorporated and are designated trademarks of or licensed to Sierra Online Incorporated, all rights reserved. So K+A, kids to adult. Load Runner. I have an older game here as well called Pinball. I got this from my uncle. This here pinball game for Windows 3.1 and Windows 95, guys. Did anybody ever use Windows 3.1? Let me know in comments below. But this is the Load Runner game. I'm just gonna put this pinball game back into this here case, just in case it might get lost. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put the pinball CD first. There's some nice pinball games on this CD actually. I'm gonna put this game on top. So you have the Load Runner CD and the case here, Load Runner. So what you have to do in this game, you're gonna shoot holes into the ground. Then your enemies are gonna fall into that hole. Once the hole closes up, it closes up, and then when the hole closes up that you have shot into the ground, your enemies will die. And you can collect coins. This game is a very, very, how should I say it? Tactical. Yeah, you have to play kind of tactical in this game. It's all about killing enemies when they sink into the ground and the ground closes back up, and you have to collect coins and whatnot. Yeah, this is a tactical game. Load Runner action strategy, it says here. Load Runner, the legend returns. For Windows 3.1 or Windows 95 CD-ROM. Alright, now my last and final game that I have here. I've seen people playing this. It's called Silent Hunter 3. Now I can imagine something else under this game, Silent Hunter. I think Silent Hunter is a bit like Resident Evil. Not sure about that one. But this Silent Hunter game is all about submarines. Look at that. Silent Hunter 3. So you are practically a captain on a submarine. You are in World War I and World War II, I think it is. Let's see what it says on the back here. It says here, the realistic submarine simulation, our time. Now, I think I bought this in Germany. It's where I live right now. Bought it here in Germany. Back in, can't remember. It's an Ubisoft game. I don't know if Ubisoft here still makes Silent Hunter 3. I know they make all the Far Cry. Ubisoft. Ubisoft they make Doom. I think they make, can't remember.